This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 23, is that I came across this article from BigNewsNetwork.com today where they're reporting how the United States bombing sprees fuel global instability. And they got this report from Code Pink, who's an anti-war activist group. But it goes to show you that, the prophecies are true, that America is the hammer of the whole earth. Okay, America is Babylon. Okay, between America and its allies, all right, NATO, all right, the beast, and America's the whore that rides the beast. They're out there, all right, forcing their ideology onto the people, okay? So if you don't worship the image of the beast, you're going to catch a bomb, all right? You're going to have, bombarded with a whole bunch of bombs. And, this goes to show you that we're getting close to when, all right, this devil Esau Edom, who's using mainly the American military, is going to force everyone to take that chip, that RFID chip, the mark of the beast. Okay? In fact, let's go to, before I get into this article, and that just leads me to bring out this scripture again. Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. Oh, what's going on here? Interesting. There we go. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Right, that's talking about America. Okay? 12. And America, all right, has a two-party system. They get that ideology, that influence from ancient Rome. And spake as a dragon, their draconian laws, okay, which gives them the that pride in their pomp to do whatever they want through their unrighteous decrees, their draconian law. That's why they're able to bomb anyone who opposes them. 12. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Right, and that deadly wound that was healed is talking about ancient Rome. All right, which proves that America and its allies, NATO, all right, push the image of the beast, which is ancient Rome. 13. And he doth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Right, dropping bombs. Okay, America was the only country to drop nuclear bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and then continues to drop bombs. Okay, because when you go into this article, America's the number one country that drops the most bombs on other countries. But you could clearly see that America is prophesied in the Bible as Babylon the Great, okay? Also, that another beast, okay, or the whore that rides the beast, which is NATO. These are all code words for America. And you have to be spiritual, and you have to do your history to understand that. Do your homework. 14, and he deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beasts. Right, not only just dropping bombs, his technology, okay? His worship of this AI, artificial intelligence technology that he has, all right, which is deceiving the whole world. That's why the whole world's into now blockchain, Bitcoin. I'm just speaking as a man, but from the research of that whole Bitcoin, all right, cryptocurrency, that came straight out of America, and it was created by the NSA, and that blockchain is giving them, all right, the back door to spy and to check everybody's buying habits, what you buy, what you don't buy. All right, that's why they're pushing this cryptocurrency onto the masses. And those are those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. Right, that's talking about ancient Roman Empire. And America pushes the influence of ancient Roman Empire onto the world, okay, mainly. All you have to do is go back to their founding fathers, okay? George Washington, or Thomas Jefferson, John Adams. Who are they influenced by? The ancient Roman, okay, Republic. I mean, they even they even knew about reincarnation. They were saying, I believe one of them was like John Adams. All right, you're like Cato the Younger. Okay. Hamilton. They even said Hamilton was who was not another statesman, and then they said George Washington was Cincinnatus. So, they were knowing about reincarnation. They were emulating these Roman statesmen. Okay. It goes on, it says 15, and he had power. Oh, Cicero, that's the name. That's it came to my mind. Hamilton, I believe they were saying he was emulating Cicero. And they were fighting against a monarchy, okay? And that's the same thing how the Roman Republic came into power. They were taking down a monarchy, kings, all right? And that's who they were emulating, which proves, you American Edomites, all right, you worship Rome, whether you know it or not. 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right, and there you go, with his bombings, man. All right, that's the point. It says at least 326 bombs, and missiles have been dropped on other countries by the United States and its allies since 2001, as 46 per day, a recent study by the anti-war group Code Pink revealed. Right. That's a lot. 46 per day? Who's the real terrorizer on the earth? Who's the hammer of the earth? All right, America. All right, and your allies, man. And it's going to be a time when your allies are going to turn against you from what you're doing. All right, because it's being revealed that you're the problem on the earth. There's going to be a time where even the European Union, the 10 horns that gave their power onto the beast, which is NATO, is going to turn against you, America, the whore. Despite maintaining the highest military spending and possessing the strongest army with bases across the world, the U.S. has failed to safeguard global peace in its pursuit of hegemony and has brought an untold amount of instability to the world. Right. That's the hammer of the whole earth, man. Okay? Which is leading you, all right, in that snare, in that trap, because the whole world is going to turn against you. Okay? Articles like this, it just proves that the whole world is going to turn against you. And Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Right. And whose soul is lifted up that is not upright in him. It's talking about you Edomites, so-called white people. All right, through your philosophy, democracy, religion, idolatry, LGBTQT, okay, adultery, covetousness, murder. This is all you Edomites, man. Okay, mainly you American Edomites. How do you think America is able to continue the way it does? Because of your war, your military-industrial complex. All right, if the bombs don't continue to drop, America can't stand, and that's going to be to your own demise. But the just shall live by his faith, right? And we live by our faith, all right? That's why when we go into these scriptures and we go in and we look at these current events, we can clearly see that America is almost out of here, man. America just has to push the agenda that it wants to bring about, which is that New World Order agenda, and that's it. It's all going to turn bad, and it is, and you clearly see it's getting worse out here. All right. Once they start making the chip mandatory, which, and that's what we have faith and belief, that once they make this chip mandatory, that's it. We don't have too long in this hell, in this captivity. All right. Revelation 13:16, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their foreheads. Right. It's talking about that RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. 18, here's wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number 666. Right? Chi Chi Stigma. What is that? I'm searching. Oh, look at that. Hey. Wikipedia. Stigma is a ligature of the Greek letters sigma and ta, which was used in writing Greek between the Middle Ages and 9th century. Okay? So that's what it's called, stigma. History. Stigma, or is originally a common Greek noun meaning a mark, a dot, a puncture. Right? So this can't be sleeping with white women. This can't be, Edomite women. This can't be plantation Christianity. All right? This can't be an arms embargo. Clearly, it's a mark. A dot, a puncture. So, there you go. Okay? Just by looking into words. So that's what this devil wants, and that's why he's bombing these people, all right? To force his agenda, his New World Order agenda. That's the hammer of the whole earth. That's the point of this lesson. That you clearly see America is the hammer of the whole earth, and it's pushing its New World Order agenda onto the world. Okay? That's why it said right here, once again, despite maintaining the highest military spending, possessing the strongest army with bases around the world, the U.S. is, right here, strongest army with bases around the world. Let's go to this again. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. There you go. Okay? It's obviously talking about America. And by America doing this, it's causing nothing but instability in the world, all right, which is all going to backfire, okay? Because once you you make the chip mandatory, it's game over. It's game over. When you filled your belly. When you filled your belly, it's game over. And this is when you make the chip mandatory. Job 20 and 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High Power Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. There you go. So when you think you got your New World Order, all right, through the force of your military, Esau, Edom, all right, when you start chipping people, making it mandatory, that's when the Lord is going to intervene. All right, that's when you're going to be destroyed, because that's that snare and trap against you. All right, so go ahead, hurry up with your agenda, because it's only going to turn out bad for you. Okay, so this is the point. I don't want to get too much more into this article. I saw the title and it's, put the Spirit on me to do a lesson. This goes to show you that America is that hammer the whole earth. All right, that other beast. Okay, all right, or the whore that rides the beast, which is NATO. Okay, and they are, in which America is the one spearheading it, forcing its will onto the people. Okay, and which is going to make have the mark of the beast, the chip, be made mandatory. Okay, and that's why, man, you got to be into these prophecies. You got to understand what times we're living in, because we're getting close. And once they make this chip mandatory, it's a wrap. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Just wanted to bring out that point. I saw this article, inspired me to do a lesson. And yeah, we're almost out here. Just keep pushing, keep fighting. With that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there, pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. We're almost out of here. To the fuses that are watching, keep studying. Keep praying. All right? We're almost out of here. Shalom and a Baba Ball. Shalom.